This is the fourth in the series of van touring that I'm doing, and if you haven't gathered by now, I'm a bit of an amateur at this, but it's a bit of fun as well. This weekend I went to Guilderton, where it has the Moore River running through it. Guilderton is a town about 2 hours drive north of Perth along the coast. There's no camping down in the town itself apart from the caravan park. This campsite that you're seeing now is on the top end of Moore River off the Great Eastern Highway, or Great Pacific Highway I think it's called. It's a nice little spot, well off the road. There's some toilets there, barbecues, there's no parking or camping fees. Normally for one night I would recommend, if you stay there, that you get in about between 3 and 4 o'clock. It starts to fill up. As you see, this is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There's only one there at present, but as you shortly see, it'll start to fill up. The river runs at the side, and it's a nice little spot there to go for a walk along. Now you're looking about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the place is starting to fill up. Concrete tables, there's the Moore River down the side there. At present it's flowing, but it comes all the way down from New Norcia, and you can track it back up that way if you want to go on some of the farm roads. It's a very pretty drive. As I say, Guilderton is a small town. If you're parking in town, you're going to be paying parking fees of approximately $2 an hour and up to $10 for the whole day. So it makes it a little bit expensive. There is a small creek which has a little park on the side of it, and it runs off Moore River Road and Stevens Crescent. The creek's called Silver Creek, and great little place for the kids, and you can have a camp there. We're now just driving into Moore River itself, or the town of Guilderton. There's a great lookout looking out over the river and the town just above the caravan park. No parking fees up here. Great spot. There's a lookout and you can see out across the ocean, and it's also a good spot if you want to go for a swim as well. And there's Moore River. Moore River is quite often closed to the ocean by a big sandbar, which you'll see later. Driving down into the main area, the tourist area, the caravan park is directly in front. There's some shops to the right hand side there. There's a fish and chip shop, which isn't too bad at all, but all parking here, as I say, is going to cost you some money. And there's the river. You can see the sandbar in the distance there, the big white line. Toilets, barbecue facilities here. There is a freshwater external shower after you've had a swim, but being a freshwater river, not necessary. There's a boat ramp down the end here, and there's plenty of parking bays for the boat ramp as well. Very popular with holiday makers just coming down for the day, and with kids. Very smooth, safe river when the bar's closed for canoeing, kayaking, sailboarding, whatever you want to do. And the boat ramp there. Fishing in the Moore River, your black bream is what I was chasing on the day, but also got a few chopper tailor. Out on the coast you'll get mulloway, tailor, anything that runs along the coastline there. Herring are prolific, and schools of salmon as well will get up that far. Now driving into the little camp area, well, picnic area. You can't camp there overnight, says the sign, but it's a nice little spot. I spend all day here and then put the kayak in here, get out on the river without paying any fees, and then you can drive back up to the campsite on the highway, which is only about 10 minutes away. And again, you'll see this place fills up fairly quickly. The toilet's just up on the right there, you can just see the roof. Nice quiet spot. watch out for snakes if the kids go wandering in the bush. And as you can see, some great spots to launch a kayak. Kids can play, very shallow. When there's a bit of water around, it's nice and clean and fresh. A huge amount of small bream and that in close, you can see them in the shallows there. There's two little launch bays. You won't get a tinny in there because up the creek there they're saying no motorised boats are allowed. Only a couple of minutes down the creek and you're into the main river, and you can go for miles upstream and about 10 to 15 minute paddle to go back down.